Hey guys, and welcome to episode 5 of From Fluff to Fit. This week we are going to talk about comparison. And the quote that I chose for this week's video is, "Don't compare your behind the scenes to other people's highlight reel." In our noisy world, it is becoming easier and easier to fall into the comparison trap. In the weight loss community especially, there is no shortage of people sharing their stories. And don't get me wrong, I think that is a great thing. I was encouraged to start my own weight loss journey by following other people's success stories. Following another person's journey can serve to motivate, encourage, and inspire you, but if you're not careful, it can also cause you to fall into the comparison trap. So, for example, in 2013, when I hit my goal weight of 158 pounds, I was ecstatic. But I will say the enthusiasm was short-lived, because at the time, I was following a lot of different bloggers and Instagram accounts of people who had successfully lost a large amount of weight. And I noticed myself starting to feel sad. And I was sad because my body didn't look how their bodies looked. I had had a baby, so I had stretch marks and I had loose skin. And I had unknowingly fallen into the comparison trap. And one day I was sharing my discouragement with my twin sister, and she instantly brought me back to reality. She was like, "Bria, you've lost almost 80 pounds. Do you know how many people would kill to lose even 20 pounds? And she was right, of course. Here I was down in myself because I was never going to look like Jillian Michaels, and I was never going to have a super shredded six-pack with no stretch marks, when I should have been jumping up and down over my accomplishment. And it didn't happen overnight, but eventually I got out of the habit of comparing myself to other people, and so I don't want you to fall victim to comparing yourself to other people, and especially on your weight loss journey, I don't want you to fall victim to comparing your journey to somebody else's. So I'm going to give you 3 tips that I think will help you as you are on your journey to avoid comparing yourself to other people. So number 1, realize that your journey is yours alone. Run your own race. We all may be working on the same goal to lose weight, but we are all so different. We each have our own set of challenges that we face daily. And, some people may pretend like they don't have challenges, but I'm telling you, they are lying and they're not being truthful. We all ride the struggle bus from time to time. So your journey is yours alone. Number 2, it's okay to unfollow somebody if you can't stop comparing yourself to them. I have no shame in saying there are some people that I simply can't follow on social media because I compare myself to them every single time they post something. They're prettier than me, or their hair. And, that's vain. I get it, but we all do it. So, I have no shame in saying that there are simply some people I just can't follow, so I unfollow them. And, this is not a reflection of them. It's more a reflection of me and my own insecurities. And as I've said before, and I will continue to say, I'm a work in progress, and you are too. And the sooner you realize you're a work in progress, the happier you'll be as you go along on your journey. Number 3, I fail daily, and you will too. And it's okay, guys. It's okay. I found that usually when we're comparing ourselves to others, we think that they do something better than us. When I lost 80 pounds in 2012, people would comment on how disciplined I was. And while this is true, I am a disciplined person, I'm also flawed, and I fail on a daily basis. And I have no shame in being transparent and admitting that. Whether it's eating Sonic 2 days in a row because I did not plan properly and I was starving, so I just grabbed the first thing I could grab, or whether it's going over my calorie allowance, for several days in a row while I'm trying to get it right. The thing I'm really good at and really disciplined at is starting over, and you should get really good at starting over too. Even if you feel like a failure daily, get good at starting over. So yeah, when people tell me I'm disciplined, yeah, I'm disciplined. I'm disciplined at starting over no matter what, because I want to accomplish my goals. So do you have a habit of comparing yourself to other people? And if you do, how do you deal with it? Leave me a comment below and tell me how you deal with comparison, and if you struggle with comparison at all. And I need to talk about my weigh-in for the week too while we're talking about comparison. So last week's weight was 210 pounds. This week's weight is 210 pounds. I did not lose any weight this week, and that's another video for another time. I struggled through this past week, and I didn't lose any weight, but next week I know for sure that I will, because I've set myself up for success and I have a new plan. So if you like the videos that I'm producing here on my YouTube channel for From Fluff to Fit, please subscribe, and please, get the word out about From Fluff to Fit and share it with your friends, because I'm sure you have friends who are trying to lose weight too, and who wouldn't want to watch some free encouragement on how you can lose weight. So don't forget that you can also like From Fluff to Fit on Facebook, facebook.com/fluff2fit. So until next week, remember to trust the process. And I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you next week.